Well, hello, all of my students. I hope you're having a fantastic day. My name is Jay, and welcome to another English lesson here on the channel where I have the opportunity to help you with your English comprehension, vocabulary, and your English fluency. So today I have a beginner level read and repeat story. It's an A-1 level, and so I'm going to go slowly. The sentences are simple, but these are to help my beginning English learners, okay? If you want intermediate and advanced levels, be sure to check out some of my other lessons you can find on my playlist down in the description. Also, please excuse my voice. I had a lot of drainage last night, so my voice sounds a little different, but we're going to press on. While you're down in the description, be sure to check out my Parlay with Jay link, and I have videos on this channel to strengthen your English listening skills. Okay, so check that out. Also, some of you have been telling me that you cannot use the link to my lessons in your country. So I am attempting to set up something where everyone can use it. So please be patient with me. So many different people from different places have different requests. So I'm trying to set that up now where you can get my PDF lessons because some of you said the link is not working in your country, okay? So I'm working to resolve that. Also, hang around until the end. I'll have a quiz as always. Let's dive into today's story. I hope you're ready for a little bit of learning and laughter. Roman was tired of being called skinny. Let's read and repeat. Roman was tired of being called skinny. Skinny. So when a person is tired, okay, they are exhausted, okay? Something is getting on their nerves. Tired of being. So someone is tired of existing in a certain state or at a certain place, okay? You know, you may say, I'm tired of being here. I'm ready to go home, okay? Or you might say, you know, it's a creepy place and I don't want to be here. I want to go to my sister's house, okay? Now, someone who is skinny is like me. I am a thin man, okay? I am skinny. You can tell from my arms. You can tell from my waist. I am a skinny person. So someone who is not large. What would you say skinny is? Someone under 160 pounds? Maybe under 180, okay? Where you can't see their belly. Let's find out more about Roman. He decided to go on a weight gain diet. Okay, let's read and repeat. He decided to go on a weight gain diet. So usually people refer to a diet as weight loss, but a diet is just a simple plan that you stick to when you're eating, okay? So here, Roman wants to gain weight, okay? You know, my wife at the time, she was my fiance, and once we got married, the first few years of our marriage, whenever we would go have dinner over her parents' house, her mother would always put extra food on my plate. Okay, she would fix my plate and she would ask me what did I want, and I would be like, I would like this, I would like that, and I would say that's good, and she would always take the spoon and say, here's a little bit of extra, trying to fatten me up. Okay. And it's amazing how most men, at least in this country, they can be thin when they're single, but once they get married, they gain weight. But for me, I've always been thin, always been skinny. My mother is tall and thin. My father was at least 6 foot, and he was pretty thin, not as thin as my mother. So I believe I have a thin gene, and I've always tried to gain a little weight, and I've never been able to gain weight. Okay, so some people really talk about me and say, well, Jay can eat whatever he wants. He never gains weight. Okay, so Roman made a choice. I want to gain some weight. Okay, so he changed his diet. He worked hard and picked up 25 pounds of muscle. 25 pounds of muscle. Okay, so not fat, but muscle. Let's read and repeat. He worked hard and picked up 25 pounds of muscle. Okay, so to pick up, of course, to pick up actually can mean to grab something that's in a lower position. So if something is on the ground, you may pick it up, okay, and throw it away. But to pick up suggests that Roman gained weight, okay? So someone may say, you know what? She sounds like she's picking up a cold, okay? Or she's gaining or taking on a cold. Okay, Roman picked up or gained 25 pounds. Here in this country, we use pounds in our metric system. I know some other countries, they use, I believe it's kilograms. We use pounds here, okay? And muscle. This is muscle. You see that right there? That, sir or ma'am, that is Olympic size muscle right there. Okay, that's muscle. That may be a little bit of fat right there, but that's muscle. All right, let's continue. Now, Roman was cut, lean, and more attractive. All right, go ahead, Roman. Let's read and repeat. Now, Roman was cut, lean, and more attractive. Okay, so he picked up a little weight and his physique changed. So when a person is, how can you say it? They're cut pretty well where you can see the muscle outline. You see that muscle right there? You see that? I'm cut. If I were to take off my shirt, you would see, well, I'm not going to say. I'm not that cut, but I'm lean. I'm skinny. I'm thin. So he picked up 25 pounds, but it wasn't flabby, as we say. It wasn't flabby, it was lean. And usually we say cut and lean. We use those terms when it comes to like beef or turkey or lamb, some type of meat that you would eat. So we say, you know what, this is a thin or lean cut of pork chop. Okay, so he picked up 25 pounds, but he was not overweight. He looked really, really good. Okay, let's continue. Women started giving him a lot of attention. All right, Roman. This was overwhelming for a shy introvert like Roman. Let's read and repeat. Women started giving him a lot of attention. This was overwhelming for a shy introvert like Roman. Excellent, excellent. So women started giving him a lot of attention. All right, Roman. So women were probably like, "Hey, what's your name?" Or you want to go out for dinner sometime. They maybe started looking at him like, "Ooh, who is that fine young man?" So they were giving him a lot of attention. But notice, this was overwhelming. Okay. It was too much. Okay. So we can use overwhelming in a sentence like this that has to do with a person having too much to bear. But heat can be overwhelming. So you may say, I need to get inside by the air condition. This heat is too overwhelming. Or some people that come to the United States and they come to the South, they're not used to the humidity, okay, how dry the air is. And that's one reason that you hear my voice sounds a little different, because the air is so humid or dry, and it causes mucus to form in my throat. And, so now you can hear the difference in my voice. It's overwhelming. Okay. Sometimes we say, wow, your perfume is really overwhelming. It's, you can smell it. It's strong. Okay. Now notice Roman's personality, a shy introvert. Okay. So Roman was the type of person who was shy, number one, meaning he really wasn't aggressive when it comes to interacting with people. It describes him, number two, as an introvert. Okay. Introvert, someone who usually keeps to themselves. I think I'm somewhat of an introvert. I like to talk. I like to interact with people, but a lot of times I can do well all by myself. Okay. I don't mind going in the room, closing the door, and doing something just with myself or by myself. Okay. An introvert. All right. Let's continue. He didn't enjoy all the constant attention. Roman missed his quiet and simple life. See? An introvert, someone who's quiet and to themselves. Let's read and repeat. He didn't or did not enjoy all the constant attention. Roman missed his quiet and simple life. Excellent, excellent. So he decided to go back to being skinny. He began his weight loss journey again. Let's read and repeat. So he decided to go back to being skinny. He began his weight loss journey again. So first he was skinny, then he gained weight. He wasn't happy, and now he's going on another diet to lose weight again. Okay. So let's read through this story before we go into some quiz questions, and let's read through at a quicker pace, okay? Without stopping, without explanation, and you can follow along down in the comments section. Let's dive in. Roman was tired of being called skinny. He decided to go on a weight gain diet. He worked hard and picked up 25 pounds of muscle. Now, Roman was cut, lean, and more attractive. Women started giving him a lot of attention. This was overwhelming for a shy introvert like Roman. He didn't enjoy all the constant attention. Roman missed his quiet and simple life. So he decided to go back to being skinny. He began his weight loss journey again. Excellent job. Excellent job. So let's get a couple of quiz questions and see if you completely understood what was read and discussed today. What motivated Roman to go on a weight gain diet? Make sure you put your answer down in the description. Number 2, how did Roman feel about the attention he received after gaining muscle? Okay, what was his attitude? How did he feel? And number 3, why did Roman decide to start his weight loss journey again? All right, so be sure to answer those questions down in the comment section. Let me ask you something. What do you think is skinny? Let's say you're the average height, or let's just say you're the height of 6 foot. What do you consider skinny? Okay. You know, I was talking to my wife about it, and she went through some things in her body and she lost a lot of weight, and she was skin and bones. Okay. But she gained her weight back, and she was getting a little plump. And I made a comment to her about it. And she said, yeah, I don't mind losing a little weight, but I don't want to go back to being skin and bones. Okay. So she said, look, I don't mind losing weight, but I don't want to be, she didn't want to be thin like me. Let me know down in the comments. And usually in this country, they say you never talk to a woman about weight. But I don't care. Let's talk about it. Let's have a good time. Okay. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Be sure to share today's lesson with a friend that may be trying to improve their English. And don't forget to check out my Parlay with Jay channel. That link is down in the description. Quick readings and stories that I have to strengthen your English listening skills. With that being said, thanks so much for hanging out with me. And I hope you join me on my next lesson. See you then.